Welcome to my latest Team Unicorn chat, and today I've been joined by Kyle Anderson, and we're going to have a chat with Kyle about his current darts setup. Okay, Kyle, here are the darts in question in our Unicorn range. Kyle Anderson, 90% golden tungsten barrel, 23 gram, and since you've sort of joined us 18 months ago, I think we sort of got this barrel quite quickly for you. We did a couple of prototypes, and it's quite a unique barrel as well. If you can just explain to everybody why you've stuck with it sort of for the last 18 months or so.
No, we came across and you asked, I'd never been asked to do a barrel before, so I thought we'd try something, and officially we started off without having the two rings at the bottom, and I found out my finger kept slipping, so we put a couple more rings on, and from then on it's just felt good and they've flown well and results have come.
They have, and just a bit of technical information on the barrel. It's 44.45 millimetres in length and 7.32 millimetres in diameter, and the stems, you've sort of trying soft flex stems at the moment. Many may have seen Gary Anderson and Raymond van Barneveld using them in this year's Premier League. You like a medium length stem as well, and you quite like this stem.
Well, yeah, I came in this morning and you showed me what they look like, so I thought, well, I'll try them. They're going okay, but I'm still unsure whether to use them or just stay with the Mirages.
Yeah, you've been using the Gripper 3 Mirage as well. Exactly the same length stem. You've been having quite a lot of success with them. It'd be nice as well. You've got a little bit of fallback if you want to try something different. These stems give you a little bit of flexibility. The barrel clips in, you get a bit of flex in the stem. Sort of cut down on deflection, so something you're going to practice with.
Yeah, I'll give them a shot. You know, they seem okay throwing this morning.
Yeah.
You know, throwing pretty well with them. But no, if things do go right, I'll go back to the Mirage and just keep at it. Okay,
cool. And flights, big wing flight. You've always sort of used that shape since you've been with Unicorn. Have you ever sort of tinkered with a smaller shape flight, or have you always been somebody who's used a flight of that shape?
No, I have messed around a bit, but nothing just for fun, and no, I've always gone back to the big wing flight.
You like the thick material as well.
The thickness of it holds it up well in the air, and it gives them a lot more room in the treble when it goes in. So yeah.
Okay, great. And points, 33 millimetre protrusions, quite a long point you use. You like the grooves on the point right at the end of the point. You like black points as well. This is something we've developed with you. Since you've been with Unicorn. There's two reasons why you like the grooves where they are. If you just sort of explain to everybody why you like that.
Yeah, well, when we first came across, I didn't have any grooves on the bottom of my points, and I thought, I held the point quite well, and I needed a bit of grip, so we put some rings in it. Then it's one for the grip and one for help it stay on the board.
Yeah.
At times, we get lazy and. With the grip at the end of the point, it stays on the board, but the downside to that is that it ruins the board pretty quickly. So
they do grip in the board. Yeah. We were having a chat earlier. I was intrigued as to why you like a longer length point over a shorter length point. Say something like Kim Hybrex uses a shorter point, and you just like the way that it opens the treble bed up when the first dart lands in the board.
Yeah, like I've watched Kim, as we all have watched Kim, and when his first dart goes in the treble, and if it goes in the bottom, he's somehow, I don't know how he gets it in, but it's hard to get around it.
Yeah.
With longer points, all you've got to worry about is just trying to hit that point, and it'll slide along the side of it.
Yeah.
And that's why I've started. I mean, a couple of guys back home in Australia got me onto long points. I used to throw small points, and darts weren't staying in, but they sat up like Wes do. They stood up real high, and it took a while to get used to long points, but after a bit, you reap the reward from it. So.
And you're not a massive, you certainly haven't been a massive tinkerer of equipment since you've been with Unicorn. And this setup as well, certainly into 2015, has been seeing you well on the Pro Tour, some quite high averages with this setup.
Yeah, no, what can you say about that one? It's just that all the darts went in. I mean, all the pro players can vouch for it. When your first dart goes in the treble, it's just like clockwork. You can just put it straight back in again.
Yeah.
And against Terry, it happened, And
poor old Terry.
Poor old Terry, yeah. No, Terry came up to me after and said, that's the best someone's played against me in the 30 years of playing darts, so that's quite a compliment.
Good. Thanks for explaining your setup, Carl. Long may the success continue. And thanks for joining on my latest Team Unicorn chat with Kyle Anderson.